UCF, then you can't help but notice a couple of student sections that do their part to support the Golden Knights, whether it's the Rowdy Knights or Kirks Jerks. Coach, they've always been there for your basketball team, and certainly good to see more of them this year. They play a big role when it comes to game day.
They play an awesome role, and we're very appreciative of the support that both of those groups give us. You know, they're into it every game. They're creative in what they come up with to get after the opposing team, and we really like that. But they're there for the guys, and they support our guys each and every game. We really appreciate them, and they energize the entire arena.
It's always a unique home game. Let's check out a little bit more when we talk about Kirks Jerks and the Rowdy Knights.
Like I've told Coach Kirk Speraw, I was like, you know, your name really didn't rhyme with anything else but Jerk. So it's like,
and they are definitely, I would say, the founders of the entire basketball cheering section.
It also kind of rolled also because at a Stetson game, we Paul the Jerk, of course, told the opposing coach Murray, basically, sit down, Jerk, and then that's kind of how it all kind of rolled. But we're pretty much going to be the ones you're going to see, probably seeing us waving our arms up and down, trying to get the crowd to stand up.
We kind of emulated them in a way by looking at how they have run their organization. They constantly show up every basketball game and support UCF, and we really like that about them. So now we're there too, and we're working together and supporting the players and get them that little extra edge that they need.
I mean, we were all for it because the problem that we faced all along is that the students never came to the games. Yeah. And as much as we tried to do, most of us, all of us pretty much were alumni, and we were always here, but we were always the only ones here. And once we finally got some students, the Rowdy Knights came along, they were really enthusiastic.
If there's one place you can make a difference, it's in this place right here because it's small, and you can get loud, and it's awesome when it gets rocking.
And it's just a special feeling. Everyone should be able to feel that once in their lifetime.
It's all about creating that positive atmosphere for our team so we can always back them so they know they'll always have the fans there.
Rowdy Knights, I mean, they're the student organization, and they're right now pretty much like the bloodline of what, everyone should be going and joining. I mean, basically, the big thing is we all have one common focus, and that's we want to see a sea of gold. We want to see everyone cheering for UCF. We want to basically take advantage of the whole atmosphere.
You're the first one in, last one out, screaming the entire time. When the team gets in the huddle and does their little sway thing, we do the same thing in the stands. We all get in and we start and then I usually just jump into the middle and we all go nuts.
I don't know, I'd say we're pretty politically correct.
Yeah, but we like to get into your head. That's definitely the key to the whole thing. That's part of the whole idea is getting into your head, getting you upset, and getting you out of your rhythm, because in that way it's an advantage to us.
And I think I'm perfectly okay with making a short joke, just like he's okay with making a heavy joke if one of the players is a little bit too big.
Or a heavy short joke, too. That's
yeah,
or
both. Yeah.
But if we can get that intensity up, it gives them that extra little boost so where they can make an amazing, spectacular play, then we feel like we're doing our job.
It all comes down to that. We like I said, we feel like we actually affect the game in some way every game. That's what it's all about, being the crowd and being the sixth man.
And I think that's like the biggest thing. I think, we are the sixth man, and it's not even, and it doesn't even matter if you're a Kirk Jerk or Rowdy Knight. You don't even have one of the shirts. It doesn't even matter. The key of the whole thing is go to the game, support your team. We all bleed one color, and that's black and gold.
Well, a closer look at those crazy students and coaches. The team enjoys success. You look at the new building next year, more room for them to get involved, but it really adds to what a home court environment is supposed to be in college basketball.
Well, that's what college basketball is all about, the activity that students and the community bring to your home court, and it really makes a difference with your guys and your basketball team and how hard they play, how excited they get. It helps in recruiting. It's huge to have that kind of environment. And our groups, with both the Kirks Jerks and the Rowdy Knights, those groups are growing, getting larger. The student population has been great in coming out and supporting this basketball team. And, it's a foundation that we need to continue to grow.
And it only will grow with, of course, the new arena coming and all of the things happening around that arena that get students involved. And they're always a big part of UCF home games.